Hey, what's up, beautiful people? This is another episode of Mad Dogg World podcast. I'm joined here by the bros, B. Smitty, Mike Ski, and Rock Jr. Let's go. Let's get it. We want to dive in some local high school football. Go ahead, fellas.
Tap in.
Shout out to them boy Bozeman, man. They holding it down for the Bay right now. It normally be Rutherford, Mosley, or Bay High, but not this year, man. Bozeman on they coming, man. They on the map, man.
Bozeman Bucks.
Yes, sir.
The 8-0 now? 7-0, 8-0?
I think it's 7-0.
7-0.
Yeah, they beat Chipley. They kicked the field goal to win 25-24.
Okay.
How good is Chipley? What was Chipley record?
Chipley was either 5-2 or 4-2, I think.
Okay, so they ain't bad.
Yeah, Chipley, and I think they're in contention for playoffs too in their division.
Yeah, the
I
game
want
was
to say
packed.
I want to say Bozeman got a test coming. I think they got Gadsden County Friday.
No, he said he played Rutherford this Friday.
No, the following week.
Oh, the following week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rudd and Bay this week for district, second place. To see who gets second place in district. And then the following week is Bozeman versus Rutherford, and then Bay has to travel to Port St. Joe.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
And then Arnold got beat 63-0 by Lincoln. And they got
Damn.
Ricketts on deck. They got to go back to Tallahassee.
8-0.
See, I don't like that. Arnold has not scored a point against any opponent except until they play Rutherford. Damn, Rudd, come on now. Come on, they ain't no good look. You feel me?
So, I mean, I did some research on Arnold, and I think they either had like 22 graduate last year, or they got like 22 freshmen or sophomores this year.
Yeah, I heard they got a young team, but still, hey, them ass whoopers still. Hey, them some ass whoopers. You feel me? Hey, damn, bro, that's crazy. 63. I think the average score before they played Rutherford was like the average like 49-0. I think that was like the average. They hadn't scored a point. They had one game where they scored, and we 7 weeks in the season.
Yeah.
And that was to Rutherford.
Right. So as of right now, if you do the average, they averaging only 1 point a game.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They got 9 points. They right at almost.
Damn.
Right at 9 points. They averaging 1 point. So they not
That's some shit you expect from a
goal.
Christian academy or something, my nigga.
Right.
That's horrible. I don't even know how you come back to work. Hey, bitch, I be drinking on the job, my nigga ass whoopers like that for real. Though. Cause you don't know by now the kids should be showing improvement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they need to be in the weight room during the season. Everything like it should be some kind of improvement. These ass whoopers should not still be going on, bro. You feel me? Like, come on now.
At least
Like you can't even get a garbage time, and you know these schools is playing their second and third team too.
Right.
You can't get a garbage time touchdown. Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they got Holmes County 7-1 next. Friday.
Who the Bucks?
And Bonifay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game because Holmes County's a pretty good team.
They 7-1, so yeah, it should be a good.
So you coached up there, so you know about them teams.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. We when I was at Vernon, that was a district game.
y'all beat them when y'all was there.
Yeah, we beat Holmes County.
It was pretty.
Yeah, they had
legit.
pretty decent. Yeah, I think they had that stud quarterback. It's pretty good, but we did a lot of blitzing. We couldn't handle that pressure all night. We putting pressure on him. Yeah, no, excuse me. Yeah, he was. It was different. We didn't bring pressure on him. I'm thinking about Gracefield. Sorry. This guy was an athlete. He was like he could have ran like a triple option offense. The type of mobility he was, like a what's his name, Justin Thomas for Georgia Tech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
He that type of guy.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be a prototypical quarterback, but he is an athlete playing quarterback.
He was nice too,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
he
yes,
was
he
nice.
was.
I wonder what happened to him, bro. Because he
know.
could have went and played receiver in the
Right.
league for real.
Right.
Like, he was electric with the ball in his hands, boy. It was a problem, boy.
Yeah.
For real. I want to tell people, like, if I don't think they know how crazy it is what Bozeman Bucks is doing right now. Bozeman, ever since, we've been in school, Bozeman was the worst team in the county. Like, period. Like, they wouldn't even play none of the big schools. You feel me? It's a school north out here, north in the county, in the country, almost at the county line. Had absolutely no blacks. I don't even think they had black students at the time. You feel me? But now y'all telling me they got a few black athletes on their team. So, so now I'm looking like it shouldn't be that quite surprising what they doing. You feel me? And then we already discussed, Coach Griffith, you said is the head coach, right? That tell you right there. That tell you right there. But from who? All right, preseason. If everybody in here would have did a preseason pick on who would have the best record in the county, none of us would have picked right.
Right.
No, not Bozeman.
Yeah.
Shit, nobody at Bozeman would have picked right.
Right.
That's how crazy this is. You feel me?
Right.
But I don't even think it's a lot of brothers even starting on the team.
No.
Like I tried to look through on the tape, and I only saw maybe like one and a half.
Was
the skill player?
He looked
Yeah,
like
he played
like
corner. I saw one of them
yeah.
as a corner.
Right.
So hold on.
The quarterback, white kid, little tough little white kid. He got like a little swag about himself.
So the
He
running
look
back,
tough. He look. I'm talking about. He's not like a little geeky type kid. He's more like a little hard nosed type
Yeah,
kid.
they got a solid team. Like they play solid football.
Yeah, they play sound. From what I've seen on the clips, they play sound football and fundamental football.
there's only one team I remember watching when I was in high school that was like majority white and was good, and that was Pace. Pace. They did everything good, bro. I'm talking about some. I watched Pace and Mosley play one year in my high school, and I was like, well, these ain't no regular white boys. You hear me? At the skill position, talking about they got receivers coming in out of breaks, catching shit. I'm like, wow. The passing game was top notch, everything. So I'm gonna have to go check Bozeman out, bro, and just see what they working with for real. I keep saying that, but I gotta go check them out because this crazy 7-0. We never seen nothing like this. Nobody would have thought that. 8-0.
8-0.
Even when Arnold was coming in the inner city, taking recruiting a few of the high school players to come over there, they didn't even have this kind of record. You know what I'm saying? 7-0. Nah, they didn't even have this. Even when they had Eddie Williams, Andre Allen, all those kids, they weren't undefeated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this crazy right now. For real.
That's good. It's
Who
good
have they
for
played in
both.
the county though? Bozeman. Have they played Mosley, Bay, or Rudd? They play
I
Rudd,
think
right?
they played in the
Rudd
county,
to be the
yeah.
only team in this area.
That'll be next
in the
week.
county.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mosley not on the schedule?
No Mosley.
Bay High? They won't play Bay High either?
Bay High either.
Oh, okay. Well, damn, they probably still beat all three of them.
Yeah. I mean, they're playing good ball right now. Good for them. It's good for the program. I mean, well deserved.
Okay.
Seems like to me they ain't got no distractions over there.
Hey, it's a nice little campus too, though. For real. You know what I'm saying? I used to ride by there on my way to work and shit. It's nice.
Nice field.
Yeah, nice field, for real. Nice field.
They
Nice
got the
cover.
potential to blow up over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice
And that
setup.
shit,
It's
and
right
that
on the
shit-
highway.
And it's not as country as it used to be because, like you said, it's been so many different communities built out that way now.
Yeah.
So now I'm pretty sure their population has increased now. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they probably was 1A, 2A. They probably about 3, 4 now.
I think they 2S. This
Yeah, I
year.
think they changed up the classifications. It ain't like it was.
Oh, they ain't like what it
we
was.
were.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's a little different now. I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
They broke up the old 2B and 1B. They done kind of changed. That's why I got 8 classifications now.
I didn't keep switching this shit so
the
much,
8A,
man.
The 8A in so many words is the old 6A.
Okay.
Everybody kind of went up one.
Okay.
6A, 7A, 5A, 6A, so forth like that.
Okay. All right. College football, man. Another crazy weekend, huh?
Yes, the ACC had some tests. There's a
Crazy
lot of
weekend.
competitive stuff going on in the ACC yesterday all across the board.
Hey, I'll let y'all go ahead and start with Florida State.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to start it?
I mean, I was happy with the game. The thing I was impressed with our defense. Right now, I think for the year, we're averaging 1 touchdown in the second half all year. And that's what's bailing us out because the offense stalling, a lot, but defense stepping up. Don't look like it, but the scoreboard is telling it. Though.
I see they took Keon Coleman out the game plan yesterday. They made sure he wasn't gonna beat them
Man,
up.
they was holding brother all game. Yeah.
Yeah, they won't let that one do
Man,
nothing.
like, look, he running the post. They holding him 10 yards. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of
to you.
missed PIs they should have called.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was
The
bad.
one that he when he was going towards the marching chiefs that Jordan Travis overthrew, he was getting held. If he didn't get held, he'd have been running up under.
And they ain't throw it.
He threw it to him.
I'm saying they ain't throw the flag.
No.
Wow. I knew Duke didn't have enough offensive firepower. They were gonna need some help. They ain't have enough offensive.
Right.
They still got to recruit those type of kids. But what he done with that defense, that defense on him,
It's
yeah.
remarkable.
And that offensive run game is kept them in games. You feel?
Right.
The quarterback still hurt, and they don't got the weapons on the outside, the receiver yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of kids they missing from get to the next level.
And people was talking, Riley Leonard, true. he is a valuable asset for their program on the offensive side of the ball. But I mean, even in the first half, they had under 100 yards of offense.
For real?
Right.
Wow.
I think the pick 6, that's 7. Fentrell Cypress, if he stays outside on the first touchdown, Jacquez Moore, kid from Swanee, shout out to Jacquez Moore, he broke it down the sideline, lost containment. The pursuit was there, but the containment, that's why he was able to stretch the field. And then when we went forward in our own territory, we gave him a short field. They kicked the field goal to make it 10-0. You know, Deuce Spann, great response. What you were saying in regards to the defense, what he's saying is spot on. The defense, you know, it don't look too flashy, but I mean, you got to go with statistics and production. I mean, this is like the third, maybe close to 4th shutout we done had in the second half this entire season. You can even count the LSU one because that was cleanup time.
Right.
They got that late touchdown because we put a lot of them younger guys in. But at that point, like as far as the starters, I mean, that game was pretty much determined. Special teams has been a bright spot for us this year. I mean, our kicker, Fitzgerald's been kicking good. This is the second year in a row we done returned, a kickoff return to the house. Last year, Boston College was Benson. We almost had a few punt returns housed with Keon Coleman, you know. So, I mean, I see a lot of areas that we play sloppy at times in the second quarter, but I wish we would actually get out of that slow start in the second quarter and kind of play 4 quarters as a complete team. I was shocked by the North Carolina-Virginia results. I wasn't expecting that upset.
Hold on. I want to touch on that Florida State game. For coaches out there. Man, I don't know. Like we said, bro. I don't know. Fuck the analytics. You a coach. You been doing this shit long enough. You know what the fuck going on. You gotta have your gut gonna tell you everything. You see the Florida game. Duke, Mike Elko. Y'all in the game that y'all probably shouldn't. The scope probably should have been a little more the opposite way. 2017, right? You on the road, underdog. Defense. I mean, y'all been getting these fluky ass plays, right? Why in the fuck would you go for it on 4th and goal from like the 3?
Yeah.
Why would you go for it instead of kicking 3 right there? And your defense been keep you in the game. You feel me? Right. That still puts the pressure back on Florida State.
Right.
You feel me? 3 points. Come on, bro. That changed the game. Right. You notice they never threatened after that.
Right.
It was ass whooping after that.
Right.
You take the 3 points. Come on, man. Now all you got to do is get in field goal range again, and you got a chance to get the lead. You never know what happens. I just think that was bad. You don't go for it right there.
And that turned into a 97-yard drive on I think 10, 11 plays. We scored.
Crazy. 97 yards.
We took it to the house. We punched in.
97 yards instead of taking the points.
Right. Momentum.
You get that stop, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because you ain't going to keep slowing down the offense all game, bro. Right. I thought that was a wrap, bro. That's bad coaching by me. I mean, you know, he's a great coach, but even the great ones make mistakes. You feel me? And that was dumb.
Right.
That was dumb. You agree with that call?
Yeah, I think that's a case where you kind of outsmart yourself. You know what I mean? Because I don't think you really believe you can line up and beat them. So now you're just trying to sneak stuff in.
Exactly.
I mean? It's just kind of with that.
Take the point. You on the
road. I think it was that 4th down call where we wasted the timeout because we didn't line up and they came out there.
You know, they lined up to go for it.
Right.
We was lining the punt team out.
Yeah.
Punt return. Yep.
You know, he was going to try it again. You know what I mean? So he got out of his element a little bit and it cost him. But that's part of the growing process. Just like the players got to grow, coach got to grow. You got to learn how to win.
Man, they've been doing it long enough. We 7 games this season.
Yeah.
You feel me? Fuck
I mean, Norvell had some bonehead calls early in his career too. I mean, like I said, that's just how it goes. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got
was looking at one point like Norvell when he made it this far. He was looking like a Willie Taggart type guy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And look, he done turned it around. He was, huh?
He revamped his team.
Think about it. If y'all go on that win streak, last year, he might not even be here.
That was 21.
What's that?
We went on a win streak. It was after the Louisville game.
Last year, y'all caught like a little losing streak and turned it around.
We lost 3 in a row. We lost to NC State, Clemson, and Wake Forest, and then we won. We was off, and we came back, and Georgia Tech was the next opponent, and we was on a ripple effect.
So it was 21. We started off like 0-4, right? And then I think we came back against Louisville and lost, but then we finished the season like
21, the game that changed our season. When y'all
beat North Carolina.
Y'all playing us, and y'all was up on I think 17-0, and we come all the way back I think go up like 21-17. I think Manny Diaz did some dumb shit. I think he went for it down. I think he kicked the field goal. But like I said, when you got the lead, remember we talked about this, when you got the leads, when you can be aggressive on 4th down. You get the first down, run out the clock. I think Manny Diaz, and this is the game that lost Manny Diaz's job, because after this, they had already put in a plan to bring in Mario Cristobal, and they hid it from Manny Diaz. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is the play. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When millions on the line, you cannot do dumb shit. You cannot. He should have went for it, got the first down. He could have ran out the clock. Guess what? I think he kicked the field goal. Florida State, get the ball, go down there. And what y'all got in?
Jakai Douglas caught that bomb too.
Norvell. I'm trying to recall it right. He come up on 4th down. He don't panic. He kicked the field goal, make it like a 5-point game. He put the trust back in his defense. They go down and get the stop. I think Florida State drive, get the touchdown in like 50 seconds. Score with like 2 seconds left on the clock.
That was 4th and 14.
Parchment.
Exactly. You let the boy escape out the pocket, I believe, and he finally do wide.
But Jakai Douglas went over the top with Jakai Douglas to get us down there into that area. Yeah.
Broke our back. We fought all the way down 17-0. Came back, took the lead, and then what's the name? Gave it right back up in the last second. Manny Diaz, that was his last shit. We knew right then he was done. They let him coach the last 2 games. It was a wrap. Because we win that game, we had a chance to go to the ACC championship.
That's 2 guys. Him and Willie Taggart's jobs were compromised from the result of the Miami and Florida State game. 2019, that's what compromised Willis when we got blew out in Tallahassee.
Who was y'all quarterback? You talking about? That's when y'all had the transfer from Wisconsin.
Yeah, Hornibrook.
Yeah, Hornibrook. And he had a hurt leg. He shouldn't even been in there, right?
Yeah, him and Blackman was there.
I think Greg Russell had like 5 sacks that game or some shit, some crazy
well,
shit.
The one D-lineman went to playing the guitar with our quarterback.
No. That was 17. That was Kendrick Norton that did that. He tackled Blackman. He tackled Blackman.
Yeah, and
I remember that one. Yeah. That was a dogfight that game. Yeah, that was a dogfight. I remember that one for real. Because y'all still had
we struck back and forth.
Exactly.
Because Arden Tate caught a late ball against y'all, and y'all end up getting that 4th and forever on us. And Charles, Jimmy, and Cricket, Kelly playing cover 2. I don't even want to talk about that. On Tavares McFadden.
Yeah, but so a few plays can change the whole outcome of your career, dog. Right. And when there's millions on the line, dog, you cannot play with it with dumb shit, bro. For real, you cannot play with it, and that shit will cost you, dog. That's why Manny Diaz, the D coordinator at Penn State, now, not the head coach at Miami. Right. That one call, he go for it on 4th down, you get it. He's still the coach, for real.
What's your take? I didn't catch the game, but what's your take on y'all not trying to end the game in regulation?
Okay.
What's your take on that?
He didn't want to put the true freshman in a bad situation. Okay, you feel what I'm saying?
I can understand that.
And he watched the Florida game and he see we was manhandling them up front. So he's like, man, let's take it overtime. We're gonna protect the ball and we're gonna let them make the mistake. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you want to play it. Because we got the ball back at I think like 35 with like a minute and 20 seconds left. I think we had a timeout. I'm going to try to go get the field goal. I'm trying to go get it. And I think we got positive yardage on every play. And then the fans just went crazy. Like when they seen they like, boo, they pissed off. Go win this shit, bro. But I understand what he was doing though. And I wasn't as nervous going in overtime because I see, man, we whooping the shit out of Clemson, boy. Like whooping the shit. Them niggas had they couldn't do shit with our D-line. And then our offensive line, they had the best defense in the ACC, top 5 in the country, and we manhandled them. We did what we wanted to do. Line up, ran the ball straight out. No trickery. Manhandle. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that, like I told bro, this Miami team, we about 2 plays away from being undefeated. 2 or 3 plays, bro. You know what I'm saying? At least we already know we should be 6-1. We know that much. Right. Yeah. So I'm glad the kids didn't quit. We was down by 10 in the 4th. And then they started letting the kid throw the ball. True freshman kid. Shout out Emory Williams. He right here from Milton. An hour away from here. You know what I'm saying? 3-star kid. He came to their camp. They watched his film. They loved him. He stuck with us. He had some big time offers. You know what I'm saying? But he beat out damn, what's our backup quarterback? Black kid, fast, great athlete, just not accurate with that ball. And that's why Emory Williams got the start over him. You know what I'm saying? Came in camp, beat him out as a true freshman. And that last drive, bro, in the fourth quarter, they started letting him throw the ball around. You know what I'm saying? And look, it paid off. We was down by 10. Down by 10, like, to Clemson, a team that we haven't beat since, I think, 08.
Right. Wow. Wait, so
I think, and then, look, every time Clemson done beat us since 08, I think it's been an average score of, like, 38 to 10. So they done whooped our ass every time since. I think last time we beat them, Cal Parker was there. I think it was Dabo Swinney, second year there, first year there, yeah. Like Sean, I think we beat them. I think that was the last time. Ja'Cory Harris, our starting quarterback, last time we beat them. So how long that's been? You understand?
It's 15 plus.
Come on, bro. You feel me? So we needed this win, bro. And I told y'all earlier that we gonna beat Clemson this year. I seen it when I told you that offense when he revamped that offensive line, and I seen it. Said we're gonna beat Clemson this year. We're gonna beat them. Yeah,
the portal.
Yeah,
gotta hit the portal.
Yeah, Dabo Swinney them, bro. They,
that was a terrible ass play.
They offensive lineman horrible. Oh, you talking about the overtime play? Nah. I don't think it was a horrible play. I think Miami read that bitch right.
Y'all blew it up.
I think Miami read that bitch right. He did his own read on 4th and goal, and the linebacker basically ran Klubenik ass out of bounds.
Man, that shit
ran lateral with his ass.
That shit.
Wow. That's two zone reads where they done blew them opportunity against us. They did the same thing.
Right.
But I'm gonna be real. You can't say it was a bad call, Mike. You got to run waggle right now. You got to run waggle.
Give him the option to run.
Yeah, you got to give him the option to run. You got to. You know what I'm saying?
Have a tight end hit the flare or some shit.
Because you already know the game on the line. Somebody gonna be keen on that quarterback in nowadays. Somebody gonna be keen. And we had the better athlete. He could not run our linebacker.
Right.
Linebacker ran his ass to the sideline. Straight like he didn't have a chance.
It was trash, bro. Like,
yeah, he didn't have a chance. Get ball game.
That boy was hot as fuck, boy.
Ball game. Wow. He hurting over there, bro. He hurt. I don't. Their offensive line is not as good, and their offensive line been a problem for some years now. Even when Trevor Lawrence was there, it was starting to fall off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was starting to fall off. They not manhandling nobody up front, bro. They struggling to run the ball.
DJ wasn't a problem neither.
Who?
DJ,
no,
he wasn't a problem.
Of course not. We know that.
I know he hurt.
They get them linemen like the Mitch Hyatts no more. The left tackle, they're not getting them type of players.
And I think he know he made a mistake.
And a couple analysts been calling us out like Clemson is not as physical on the offensive line as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Defense still good. They still good in the back end. The receivers not really the problem. The play calling that they're calling for the receivers is not good plays. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to find ways to get these guys the ball and let them do their thing. Because these guys are all blue chips.
Right.
All these guys. I'm looking at them run. I'm like, man, but the kid look good. Like, he passed the eye test. Yeah. He look good. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Dabo Swinney, I don't know what the fuck he got going on over there.
What happened in overtime with y'all? They had a personal foul that kept the drive alive and y'all got 1st and goal on the second overtime? They grabbed the face mask. Did they grab somebody's face mask or something?
Did they grab my face mask? I can't remember.
I think something kept y'all alive, and he just put y'all even closer. I think he put y'all like on the 3. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken.
I know we got a 5. I think we got a penalty to get closer on the 2-point conversion, and we converted that.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, the 2-point conversion. We got that. Right. I knew once we got that, it was a wrap.
Right.
That pass rush was killing them all night, bro. All night. Ruben Bain probably, depending on how he finished the year out, he might make first team All-American as a freshman. We already know he's going to make freshman All-American team. You feel me? But, hey, I like this team. Bro. And we got y'all still love.
It was at November 11th, right? So when they go down, don't
11.
3 weeks.
Ooh.
Ain't no problem.
Ooh. Ain't no problem. Smitty over there sweating.
They ain't worried about. I'm not focused on Miami. My focus is on weight. I gotta get my lick back from last year on weight. That's my problem. I'm only worried about what's in front of us. I ain't worried about Miami. That's gonna come. I'm worried about what's in front of us.
Quarterback going, eh?
I don't care.
They still got a good program. I ain't seen them play this year though.
Nah, I ain't seen them play.
They won the teams I ain't seen play.
Y'all be all right, man.
But the ACC situation right now is very unique for that. Because Florida State really separated themselves last night by winning that game. If Duke would have won, Duke would have took that spot. Because they didn't have any conference losses.
Now they only got one.
Yeah, so now it's going to be interesting. Because Louisville has one. Duke has one. North Carolina has one. And y'all still in the mix because y'all got to play a couple of teams that have one loss. So it's going to shake up pretty interesting. Virginia threw a curveball last night.
Yeah.
Do a major curveball because you got it head to head with NC and Duke. Don't y'all play Duke?
Yes, I think we
Let's
played
see.
Duke.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Then we got
Do y'all have
we
Louisville?
got Virginia, Louisville, Duke, and who else? And Florida State, I believe. No, I don't think we played Duke. I don't think we got Duke this year.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think we got Duke.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
y'all
y'all
can
got
catch
Duke neither.
Louisville. If y'all catch Louisville, that'd be perfect because they in the top mix too. They have one conference loss right now.
Hey, I like us against everybody, including y'all.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to.
Yeah,
You're
you're
supposed to
supposed
say
to.
that.
When I see that goddamn deep, hey, bro, I like how we playing, bro. I like how we playing, man. I really like this team. I really like this team for real. I really like this team, dog. And I like how they responded.
Y'all team good
They
now,
say-
but that
hey,
boy
I
Jordan
li-
Travis, boy, ain't no
I
joke.
like
boy.
how they responded for real. I like how they responded.
So what happened to Van Dyke? Did I?
His hand been fucked up the whole year.
Okay.
And I think he aggravated and he wasn't ready to go, so they
Okay.
they just held him out or whatever.
Tell you,
So the freshman did pretty good.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit.
Got the job done.
Very efficient.
Okay.
I think he was like about 75% completion percentage. They didn't let him throw the ball down the field till like fourth quarter though. We down by 10 in
Yeah.
the fourth quarter to Clemson. And we come back, tie the game up.
You think they gonna stay with him?
No, why would they? Van Dyke's still the guy. Nah.
I mean, you can start building for the future. Van Dyke staying hurt.
For what the season I lost.
Nah, get him out of
You know
there.
what I'm saying? I can see if Van Dyke was playing horrible and the season was lost, yeah, they'd probably stick with him.
Okay.
But nah, hell no, we 5-2. It's a lot to play for.
now when the time comes when y'all lock it up with us, Van Dyke ain't gonna be able to stand back there like a stiff. He playing right into our hands. He stands back there in the pocket like a stiff. Hopefully, I want him to be 100%. I don't like last night. I wanted Riley Leonard to be 100%.
Man,
I want a team
100%.
at their best. You know, some people get excited about, oh, he's hurt. We got to worry about. I want the best players on the field.
You get your ass back there, you
I'm a
100%.
competitor. I want the best
Right.
players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just how it's
If
supposed
you hurt,
to be. That's
you play.
football.
For
That's
real.
football.
Yeah.
I
Don't
don't,
need
I
no
don't never
excuse.
be happy that
Yeah.
a player's injured. You know,
Yeah.
that's.
Hey, look, we're gonna jump ship for a second. Texas.
Talk to us.
You was impressed with that win?
No, I wasn't impressed with it, but hey, a win is a win. It don't matter if you win by 10, 1, what goes in the column, a W or L.
Yeah. What was the play call? What was the play call Houston ran on fourth down? I forgot. What was the play call?
I don't know.
They was driving to tie the game, right?
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Come on, man. Texas ain't it, bro. They ain't.
That ain't it. If Texas ain't it. What Miami is?
We'll beat y'all, man.
What's y'all record is? What's y'all record? How many losses y'all got?
We'll beat y'all, man.
How many losses
Come
y'all
on.
got, bro?
Who y'all got left on y'all schedule?
many losses y'all got, bro?
We got two. We
Well,
y'all got
I ain't hear you. Say it loud so the camera.
Hey, we got two. We got two.
Okay. Well, talk to me,
Who
bro.
y'all
We
got
only
left on
got
y'all
one.
schedule? Hold on, let's go look at y'all schedule.
You know what I'm saying? Don't look at our schedule, man.
Texas Longhorns.
What you gonna look at our schedule for,
I wanna
man?
see who y'all got
Let me get out
left.
subject y'all real quick, but that Oklahoma game was like.
Man, that Oklahoma
that
game was
Washington.
rigged, bro. That the UCF game lets y'all know that shit was rigged, bro. It's getting you set up for the Big 12 championship, bro.
Hey,
Washington almost lost it.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Last night.
Y'all can't get caught sleeping. 'Cause every team y'all got left on the schedule is a trap game.
Talk to me, who?
Every team.
TCU
I
got
done
their ass beat to sleep.
I done seen BYU
We gonna beat them.
could easily show up and beat y'all. Not talent wise, because you never know what Texas team gonna show up.
Right. I agree.
Kansas State damn sure could show up and win.
I agree.
Technically sound, good team.
They all do that.
I just want to see Texas show up and put it all together consistent. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
We been there.
TCU, Iowa State, and Texas Tech.
We been
Now,
there, man.
Would y'all agree?
K-State
every
got
last
the
one of
best
those
shot.
games could be a trap game for a team like Texas.
K-State is the most.
That's the
competitive
biggest
team.
threat.
That's the biggest.
That's the
threat,
biggest
in my
threat.
opinion.
That's definitely
that?
the biggest threat. K-State.
Kansas State.
But y'all get them at home, I believe. Yeah. Now, if y'all was going up there, that'd be tough. It's tough to play up there.
That beat us last year.
TCU on the road, Iowa State on the road, Texas Tech at home, BYU at home.
We gonna
Hey.
win all this. Just make sure Miami win this.
Oh, we gonna win. Hey,
November 11th, we gonna see.
Let's see y'all in the bowl game then, nigga.
We gonna
Shit.
see.
Let's see
We
y'all
gonna
in the
be
bowl
the
game
playoffs,
then,
bro.
nigga. Stop playing. They say
We
y'all
gonna be the playoffs,
Y'all
bro.
ain't going no goddamn playoffs.
Y'all ain't making the playoffs.
If we win out and we beat Oklahoma in the Big 12, we going to the playoffs. Why we not get in?
Possibly, yeah. If
Why
y'all-
we not
yeah,
get in?
You possibly can.
Where y'all rate that now?
Especially if Oklahoma undefeated.
Why
If
would we not get in?
Oklahoma
8 or
running-
9. Why would we not
So
get in?
who 5 and 6?
We gonna get in. We'll beat the shit out y'all.
A lot of
Washington's
these, but
five.
you gotta think a lot of these other
Washington's
teams
five.
about to have losses too, and 2 losses. You feel me?
Right.
There's a chance
don't-
Oregon could have another loss. Alabama could have another loss. Georgia could get a loss in there. FSU could get a loss in there. There's a lot of teams left.
Now-
Michigan, I would say is the only team that I can say right now. No, I can say Michigan and Georgia. I would say are the safest locks.
Georgia might.
I feel like Ohio State gonna hit a roadblock somewhere, but they've been playing real good.
It's probably gonna be Michigan.
They've been playing real good. What I told you about the Penn State game when we were in the chat.
Yeah.
I said what the motherfuckers ain't got enough offense to beat Ohio State. They just don't. You feel me? All that conservative ass play calling and shit. You got to take shots, man.
Yeah.
You on the road, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that play they called back that touchdown, that changed the game. That fumble.
Boy, Marvin Harrison waking up, ain't he?
Bama has an opportunity to slide right back into the playoff conversation.
Yeah, all I got to do is win out. Who they got left?
Huh?
Who they got left?
They still
Auburn,
got
LSU.
Yeah.
They got LSU this Saturday. So they got Auburn,
Bama.
LSU. Who else they got? Do they have They play Mississippi State. Let me see. I mean, as of right now, if Bama and Georgia would have played it, I think Bama would beat Georgia.
No.
You know what? I would say.
I think
Kirby Smart. He'll make it too hard on what's the name? Their quarterback.
Of course.
I still think the quarterback is still a one-trick pony.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to make him dime you down, like if you got to make that motherfucker go on a 10, 11 play drive to beat you, I don't see him do it. But look, guess what? That motherfucker been capitalizing on them explosive plays, boy.
Yeah.
They been, you see the way they designing them routes to get that nigga to, look, and they ain't giving that nigga routes where he got to go through 2 and 3 reads. They giving that nigga simple. It's very simple shit. You know that? Hey, we gonna run this dig route. The safety break down. You gonna go hit Isaiah Bond on the deep post route. It's simple shit. You feel what I'm saying? Look at it for real.
They got LSU, Kentucky, Chattanooga, Auburn.
I think they could. I'm gonna be real with
They're
you.
gonna go 4-0. Watch what I tell you.
Listen,
I think
only way LSU beat them.
LSU got to travel to them.
If LSU can start the run and make that boy have to force to throw them, because I think LSU gonna score some points on Bama.
Oh yeah,
LSU gonna score some points. I'm telling you, they gonna score some points.
Thing is, which LSU team gonna show up? That's the problem you've been dealing with. Which Brian Kelly gonna show up? It's like Dr. Jekyll versus Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Bama.
They
If
season
Bama goes
online.
4-0,
LSU season online.
if Bama goes just hypothetically,
Yeah.
Bama goes 4-0, them and Georgia lock it up in the SEC championship. Just say this is gonna be a crazy scenario. Say Georgia loses to Bama, Florida State wins out, Washington wins out, Michigan or Ohio State wins out. Now you got a possibility of 5 teams. Well, everybody gonna be undefeated. Bama and Georgia have a loss apiece, but you'll have 5 teams that are in playoff contention. Who do you give the nod to?
Georgia automatically be knocked off.
But
You know
what
why
about-
they gonna knock Georgia off?
They gonna take the SEC.
You know why they gonna take Georgia out of there? Schedule is too soft.
Yeah.
Schedule is too soft,
They
and they lost. And they lost their biggest game. So that'll be the one argument they'll come back and be like, "Oh, this year the SEC don't deserve the extra bid. Get them out of there."
This is my thing though. Georgia, the storyline has been 3-peat. I just don't see Georgia being knocked off that pedestal under no circumstance.
And the tight end's out for the rest of the year, right?
No.
6 weeks.
No, he'll be back for the playoffs.
Okay.
But
they ain't got to rush them back.
That could
They
be a
program
trap game
so good,
Saturday.
and they got so much talent. They can find other ways to make shit go without him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna break their season by him being missing. Like they'll find other ways to make up for it. You know what I'm saying? They got that kind of talent. They don't recruit.
I just know how they are with the SEC bias at times. I mean, they can't
use that shit this year.
The SEC is the only conference that has had 2 teams in the modern day playoff
Yeah,
and go against each other in the national championship.
but it was deserving. It was deserving though.
Twice.
This year, but guess what?
Georgia and Bama and LSU and Bama, 2011.
Hey, I don't see it happening this year,
right.
Junior.
3 times.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. 3 times. 2017. Bama and Georgia locked it up for the national
No, I don't see it
championship.
happening this year neither, bro. You gonna have a lot of undefeated. You
The
gonna have,
SEC
4, 5
was soft
undefeated
this year.
teams that the committee got to decide who gets in.
Okay. All right. You say that. 2014, Florida State was undefeated, and we were still ranked behind a 1-loss Oregon
Right.
and a 1-loss Bama, who lost to Ole Miss. during
But
the
you
regular
got,
season.
but you got to
Then
think
again, it
the
goes to strength of the
ACC
schedule.
was considered weak back then.
But-
Yeah,
but
I think we had 4 or 5 games we had to come from behind and win too.
Yep.
So I think that might have did it. With Georgia, they just Like he was saying, they schedule us off, and then the teams that's up under them waiting to come in. It's just like if it's an SEC champion, it's Bama, we'll go with them. We really don't nobody want to see Alabama and Georgia again anyway.
I guarantee you this year.
I'm telling you, they will squeeze them two in. I'm telling you, it's that SEC bias. I'm telling you.
I understand the paranoia.
I'm telling you.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. It ain't right, but I'm just speaking on how they're going to think. Cause the storyline for Georgia this year is three-peat.
Yeah, got you. But
so they are the choir boy for the SEC right now. Bama's taking a slight second place right now.
But if you look at the conference as a whole, it ain't that good. So they ain't got that argument really. You know what I'm saying?
In their eyes, they don't see that.
Look how strong the Pac-12 is now.
Very, but they ain't gonna see that. But the thing is, they're not gonna see it that way.
Yeah.
It's a crazy scenario. I don't think it's gonna happen like that. But I'm just saying, if it were to happen, that would be a crazy scenario. You have 5 teams, but you got.
There's gonna be a lot of teams with something to say if they put another because you still don't know how Texas Oklahoma season gonna go.
Right.
Oregon and Washington season gonna go. Got y'all still. Somebody else I'm probably leaving out too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of teams out there.
It's a crazy scenario right now.
Yeah, for real.
Who Washington got left?
They got Washington State.
I wonder if they got Oregon State.
USC? Or how they play USC?
Oh, they gonna beat the shit out of USC. That's gonna be a 20-point. USC lost again with Utah. Two straight weeks they done lost.
Like
I told niggas, Lincoln Riley, y'all go pay this man all that motherfucking money, man. Lincoln Riley is not that guy. Y'all should have kept Clay Helton. For real.
They off this week, so they have no, they play this week. I'm sorry. They got Stanford, then they got USC, Utah, Oregon State, Washington. So they have
Whose schedule that is?
That's Washington's schedule. So Washington has 3 top 15 teams.
They gonna slip up.
Top 25
I don't
teams.
see it, bro. Who they gonna slip up to? Utah?
They one time they can lose to
They
Oregon.
travel-
They can
they
lose to
travel
Oregon
to
State.
USC.
Utah don't got enough offense, but you know Utah's so good on defense and special teams that if you fuck up, they'll make you fuck up. They can make you fuck up in both areas. You feel me? And keep them in the game. So Utah tough. Like Utah's tough, bro. You feel me? Yeah. You got to think about it. Utah playing with a I think they down to their 3rd string quarterback, and you beat a high flying power team like USC. You know what I'm saying?
So they still ain't got their starter back?
Yeah, now he done for the season.
Damn.
He done for the season. I think they've been rotating quarterback.
Okay.
So they'll find a way to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You scored 34 on USC, and I really don't even know what the hell you really do well on offense. You feel me? For real. Right. So that said a lot about the program. Oregon State rolling right now.
Oklahoma got
that's where the boy from Clemson at.
DJ Ukulele.
Yeah.
Oklahoma got a sweet schedule left. They got Kansas, Oklahoma State, West Virginia, BYU, TCU.
So if they play like they play this week, Kansas will beat them this weekend.
So speaking of, y'all think Caleb Williams should have stayed at Oklahoma? Because over there, at least he would have had a defense. Because right now he ain't getting no help.
Look at it now, but
he should have stayed.
Yeah.
But you got to think the whole reason he came to Oklahoma was because of Lincoln Riley.
Right, but you ain't gonna have no defense though. You know what I mean? So what good are you doing?
He a quarterback. He
ain't focusing on that.
He ain't focusing on that. He a diva. He a quarterback. He getting paid millions.
I mean, yeah, you getting the millions, but you sitting at the house now, and that Heisman Trophy gone. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, they already done pegged this man as #1 pick. The man already asking for ownership in whatever team that drafted him. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could tell. It's bigger than Nino Brown with this nigga. This nigga looking for the money. He looking for the money now. You feel me?
Is Phoenix coming out this year?
Yeah.
So if he continue to win, you think he'll go ahead of Caleb?
I think he's better than Caleb. I don't know if they will see him as a better fit, but I think he's a better quarterback. They had a tough time last night. They ended up having to pull it out. They won 15-8. I watched that game. Yeah, it was a close game. They had to pull one. They almost lost to Arizona State.
To a team with 20 players on the shelf. Injuries. 20 players.
Yeah, Dillingham did a good job under the circumstances. I mean, injuries ain't an excuse, but you talking 20 players. I mean, that's a lot. That's a hurt. That's a hurt. I see if you say 1 or 2 players, you could kind of survive that. But 20, that's a third of your roster.
Mm-hmm.
A quarter or a third, that's tough.
Another thing, what we touching on? Caleb Williams. They brought up his stats. I don't know what scouts be looking at. I don't know if scouts sometimes ignore the it factor. I think sometimes, and that's what fuck up a lot of franchises when they draft quarterbacks. They ignore that it factor. I think sometimes you can rely too much on measurables and shit. That's what I think, especially when it comes down to the quarterback position. Because they showed Caleb Williams stats since he's been at USC versus non-top 25 opponents and versus top 25 opponents. And the nigga was below average when he played good competition. Good. He was like 6 touchdowns, 6 picks, 51% completion percentage, and I think he was winless against top 25.
And it's showing the last 2 games. It showed you play a defense with a pulse.
I think they said he only had like 2 touchdowns since the Colorado game.
Come on, man. He
had 6 in the Colorado game.
He was a lock for the Heisman.
Right.
That shit, they're gone. You gonna hand that bitch to Penix, not well.
No,
he didn't play so good last night. Yeah, Bo Nix. Yeah, they might give it to Bo Nix. They might get who?
What's wrong with you? You right over there?
Who supposed to get it?
No, you forgetting about Bo Nix, bro?
Oh yeah, Bo Nix.
Don't forget about that man. He's still playing now.
Bo Nix, yeah.
Penix good now. Yeah.
Bo Nix, he been consistently balling every week.
Yeah, he won that game. You know, they missed the field goal. Oregon missed the field goal.
Yeah, that wasn't on him. That wasn't on him.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't on him at all.
Yeah, Bo Nix has had a rebirth since he went to Oregon. Compared to what he was, again, what quarterback thrives under a Gus Malzahn offense?
Exactly.
The chances,
especially throwing the ball,
very low.
I think he had one, and that was Nick Marshall, maybe.
Nick Marshall.
Nick Marshall.
And Cam, but Cam was already put together. He had Cam as offensive coordinator.
That's right. Yeah.
But outside of that,
Gene Chizik was coach.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Outside of that, who else can you mention? You can't mention somebody else.
Yep, you're right.
So and he.
What's his name was all right. What's my boy? I don't know where he at now. He was on the Patriots for a while. What's the quarterback that played for Auburn? He was like a 3-4 year starter. He got drafted by the Patriots like 2 years ago.
Somebody white kid.
Yeah. I mean, he was there for a while. How can we forget?
Stidham.
Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
Jared Stidham was all right.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
Hit or miss.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. You're
A lot
right.
of hit or miss.
Yeah.
He'll come out here this week and look good against LSU.
Damn, and Stidham been going for a while because Stidham
like
left and then came Bo Nix.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's been going at least 6 years.
Damn, that's crazy. Boy, time flying, boy.
He had detached from the program by close to 6 years,
Yeah. Gus Malzahn on his way out the door, too. You don't step up, boy, because, hey.
He like to say himself though the other day.
I thought they was going to win yesterday. The way it was looking.
They showed up to play. The play calling looked different, everything. You feel me?
Right. And then was off yesterday.
Who?
Texas A&M.
They was off.
Yeah, they was off. It was off.
What's up with Colorado? I ain't heard nothing about him.
Bye week.
By week.
Bye week.
Still ain't
After that big ass 29 point.
I ain't heard nothing about him.
29 point letdown. You feel me?
They just got a commitment, a 4-star kid, quarterback.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get no fires or nothing like that. But yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, the 4-star good, but they got to hold on to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
if Colorado finish out the season and they lose everything, ain't nobody coming out there.
If a kid, I don't really start paying attention to recruit rankings till about 2 months from signing day. That's when you kind of get an idea, you know what I'm saying, where your class really at, who gonna stick with you, all that. We in the class of 2024, and we got a commitment from 2026, a motherfucker verbally committed 2026 class. I don't get too fucked. Don't flash this shit on my news feed.
Too much
time. This shit on hype. It's all hype.
Right.
Now for the coaches and the people in the program, it's not, because you got to keep working with this kid. You know he really feeling your program, but as a fan, that shit don't mean nothing to me at all.
Should be turned off at any moment.
Yeah.
And then even a lot of times recruiting rankings are deceiving. It's a lot of 5-star guys that were rated 5-star. Got a lot of coaches fired.
Yep.
They didn't pan out. It's all about ratings. Yeah, it's good. We talk about it, brag about it. Because we all get caught up in that. But at the end of the day, it's all about player production and development. If you don't develop a player, his rating is completely irrelevant. His intellect, he's not a smart football player. I don't care if he runs a 4.5, he has great hands. If he does not understand the game of football, all that's out the door. So they need to start evaluating by intellect as well as development in level of competition to a degree. Because, if I'm playing against, these rural schools, and I'm a big fish in a small bowl. I mean, you know, come on.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of us with camping too, you know, the exposure and so forth. So you know, it sometimes the guys that's 5 stars do pan out to be those guys, but I can speak on Florida State had some guys that were 5 stars that didn't produce, you know, and that may have been a product of the environment, who they were being coached by and so forth, and they probably weren't that guy either as well. So definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, player development is everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Player development is everything.
Yes.
And like we go back to, that's why a program like Clemson is falling off. They not developing them players how they were for real. They not. Look, the recruiting ain't fell off. The recruiting has not fell off. Clemson top 10 recruiting every year. I don't think Clemson has finished outside the top 10 recruits since Dabo been there. So what happened?
That could he don't go in that transfer portal neither.
That too.
That's you know what I'm saying. That's just what it is now.
So what's killing them now? Florida State and Miami are now getting the top tier guys now. So it's really
From the state of Florida.
And thanks to the transfer portal of revamping your roster to create a level of success. So now the high school recruits are seeing that success. So now they clinging back into the Florida States and the Miami. So that's a game changer.
And that's what I told them motherfuckers, if you look, nigga, we've been going to toe-to-toe beating Georgia and Bama for the best down south. Like Mario Cristobal, I said when he came down there, it was going to be a problem. Because he's one of the best recruiters there is. He go toe-to-toe with anybody in the country can snag a player. You feel me? And he been down there. They said, I think it was Uncle Luke, he said, no head coach has recruited South Florida harder than Mario Cristobal. He said Mario Cristobal got up, I think it was Thursday and Friday. He went to every high school in the county. In those 2 days, he went to every high school in the county to show his face.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of high schools in that area.
That's crazy.
You talking like 100 high schools in that county.
He said he went to almost every high school, and that was saying Luke made the post. Go read it.
Oh, wow.
Luke said, I have never seen a head coach at Miami work this hard, recruit these kids this hard.
Really?
It's paying off.
It's funny you say that. You're talking about poaching these kids. Florida State has 5 verbal commitments from top 10 kids out of Georgia right now. Landon Thomas, number 1 tight end.
That's right.
We got Davis, running back from Daltrey, Georgia. I think he's from Daltrey, Georgia.
Yeah, he was a 5-star.
Yeah, we got like KJ Bolden, number 1 safety in the country. Number 1 safety in the country. Like these are Georgia high school athletes that Florida State have poached.
They better not let us get Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State, boy.
Right.
They better not let us get him.
Because Florida State and Miami on him heavy right now.
Yeah, but they better not let us get him, boy. It's going to be a problem, boy.
Yeah,
we already got a few of his teammates.
Right.
We already got them 1 safety.
Right.
Now we're trying to get them more receiver. They both at the same high school.
Right.
You feel me?
And Ohio State don't look too
But it's gonna
good
be hard.
right
It's gonna
now.
be hard to steal them from Ohio State just for what they do with receivers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to steal them. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably already know. But showing what we done did with our offense this year, it's a chance we can steal them. It's a chance because we putting up numbers.
Right.
We putting up numbers.
Right.
We got a top 10 offense. Go look at the yardage. We averaging over 500 yards offense.
I'm about to look that
That's
up.
crazy. Oh, go look.
I'm gonna look it up.
Go look, bro. I'm surprised.
Believe
I'm telling you, bro,
me.
we got a good team.
I'ma
Bro,
look it
that
up.
one loss, and Miami's in the top 15. That last second loss, we in the top 15, man. We win that game. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I like where the season headed still. You feel me?
At best, 7-0. At worst, 6-1 for y'all right now.
That's exactly what it's supposed to be.
At worst, you know.
That's exactly what it's supposed to be. And we done manhandled every opponent, bro. We got out to Drake. We had 5 sacks on Drake May last week. You know what I'm saying? Completion percentage was down. He found some big plays in the pass game, saved them, and he was able to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Got out of rush, run. You know, our run lanes or whatever. So they was able to pop a few big ones.
That sideline call against y'all that week against North Carolina, that was a bull crap call, man. On your defense coordinator.
Okay.
Remember
When he
they
ran
called-
on the field.
Yeah, I mean that was a petty call, man. I was
Yeah.
like, come on, man. You knew the guy's intent. He ain't been doing stuff like that throughout the course of the game. I mean, he thought the timeout was addressed, that they got the timeout, and that's why he came on the field. I mean, come on, man. That was a costly penalty right there. I mean, some stuff you just don't call, man. I was like, that was a bunch of bull crap there.
All right, so it's a team we ain't covered that much, but I told y'all when Jim Harbaugh's on that sideline for Michigan, they're a totally different team. Them bitches whooping ass, boy, and they look hella good this year on both sides of the ball. You still don't believe them? You still believe they one of them teams that come playoff time? They won't show up.
They showed me that the last 2 years.
Yep. Yeah. I kind of feel like that, but I feel like this team different. I give them the benefit of the doubt.
Out of the top 10 teams, or let's just say the undefeated teams that's in the mix that's being heavily talked about, I think they have not been tested the most. They've been least tested. But then look at their first 4 games. They're talking about, he was suspended, but look who they played.
Yeah.
I mean, really, who are they? You know what I mean?
Right.
Who are they? You know, Ohio State's been more battle tested at this point to me than Michigan.
And that's why I told him why I like the Ohio State over Penn State.
Right.
They had a tougher schedule and some tougher competition. So when you've been in them tougher games, that shit matter. You know what I'm saying? And I knew, like I said, James Franklin had to go in his bag to try to score some points. I didn't really watch all the game though. Did he go in his bag at all?
No, like he was trying to keep it close the whole game, scared to open up the playbook.
So you pull out no trick plays at all either?
No.
Oh wow, I was shocked. I thought he would have pulled out at least 1 or 2. You feel me?
It was the Maryland game all over again. That's all it was. No, the defense was great, but it's like if your offense ain't putting up points,
they stellar them. They stellar, and they got skilled players. Yeah. You got to use them.
There's no excuse for him now. I mean, at some point he got to get over this hump now. I mean, he's in the program. He's not at Vandy no more. He's a great offensive-minded guy, and he's able to acquire some top-tier talent at Penn State. Yeah. There's no reason. And Pennsylvania alone has some good talent in the state of Pennsylvania. You gotta produce when it counts.
1-15 versus the top 10 since he's been there.
Yeah.
1-15.
Right.
That's crazy. I think that one top 10 win, I think, is when he had Saquon Barkley there.
Yeah, when they had the whiteout game.
Yeah. I think that's a 1-1. Damn, James.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
but you can't get rid of them because
because they ain't much better.
Right, what you gonna
There's
do?
nothing else out there.
Yeah.
That's what I be telling motherfuckers. You gotta think before you move on from a coach because there ain't much out there.
Because I mean, they talk like with Jimbo Fisher with A&M. It's like you can fire him, but who you gonna get that's gonna guarantee you do any better?
Oh, they would go get somebody better than Jimbo because what Jimbo
they might be better than Jimbo, but
yeah,
who's gonna come in there and beat Nick Saban? Who's gonna come in there and beat Brian Kelly on a year-to-year basis? Ain't nobody out there like that.
See, if Jimbo was averaging 10, they wouldn't get rid of him.
Yeah.
But he done had too many up and down years, and then he'll have like a back-to-back year with 8-7 wins. That ain't acceptable.
Right.
So now we can find somebody else to do that. You feel me? But if you averaging 10 at a big-time program, it's going to be hard for him to get rid of you.
Yeah.
And that's what fucked up Gus Miles on. He started falling down to the 8 wins, staying at 8-7. That's why they got rid of his ass. He would have stayed right there at 9-10. Beat Alabama every other year. Is that still be at Auburn? Yeah, that shit make or break you for real.
As of right now, I think they had a comparison. Him and Kevin Sumlin's comparison.
Like 2 games apart.
Kevin Sumlin has 2 more victories. Over
2 more victories. Yeah, in the SEC. In the SEC.
For a cheaper price.
Cheaper price. See, a black man always get the short end.
and Kevin Sumlin had recruited better quarterbacks.
He did.
He has
the offense was a lot better.
He has some great quarterbacks too. That's kudos to him. Where is he at the house?
Shit, probably still getting paid from buyouts. Shit.
Probably ain't got a job.
Some of them
went to Houston right after he left A&M. Didn't he go to Houston?
He did take over the head coach at
Houston. Did
Houston.
he come from Houston to go to A&M?
No, he came from Houston to go to A&M. After he left A&M, where did he go?
No, hold on, wait a minute now, because Tom Herman was at Houston. Did he?
They almost had the same resume, like they almost had the same career track. Him and who you said they're very similar. Oh, I gotta see what Kevin Sumlin at right now.
Yeah, if Kevin Sumlin was ever able to fill the defense, he would still be there. But them coaches, I don't understand how you can develop these high-powered offenses and your defense is in the bottom 50 every year.
Hey, shout out Mike Loxley for hiring the black man. Nigga, Kevin Sumlin's a associate head coach, co-offensive coordinator, and tight ends coach for Maryland.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see where he was at after he left. What's the name? Came from Houston. Remember, he bought out of Houston. That's how he got the job at what's the name? A&M. He went to Arizona.
Right.
That's okay.
Tom Herman came after him.
And he turned that one black boy into the Heisman contender. That quarterback they had when that bitch was rushed for damn near 2,000 yards. Remember that quarterback they had at Arizona? And then he got hurt. and he was never the same player. Oh yeah, I forgot his damn name.
Yeah, I knew talking about they had the explosive because he was in the Pac-12 at that time.
In Russian.
Yeah.
In Russian. Damn, what's his name? I got to get his name too. He got fired. I think he got fired. Houston Gamblers. He went and coached there. What's that? XFL or some shit?
Something like that. Yeah, maybe
USFL. Okay. Yeah, he was the head coach there, and he been at Maryland. This is his first year at Maryland. I gotta see who was that QB University of Arizona.
That's the question. Texas A&M just say they fired Jimbo. Who do they hire?
Man, Jimbo Fish ain't getting fired.
Yeah, I don't know.
They got the money to.
Khalil Tate. That was the quarterback. The Khalil Tate. Remember?
Yeah.
Explosive.
Yeah.
Explosive. He was at everything. Yeah, explosive.
That bit was the running back and quarterback.
Oh, you remember? So you remember that name, Khalil Tate? There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Rushing yard and running back, man.
Yep, Khalil Tate. But I don't know, bro. But I don't know where they would go. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stick with them until they can.
Yeah, sometimes you got to put up some shit, bro. But nah, Jimbo. I think you got to move on for Jimbo because it ain't looking good.
They try to poach Lane Kiffin.
Oh, Lane Kiffin is a guy you could try to get.
You want to try to poach him from Ole Miss?
And I think he will leave. I think it's a possibility he will
maybe,
leave.
but like I said, what you
Because he already complained about people out spending money on recruits over him.
Tell you what you can see happen. Just I'm not hoping nobody gets fired, but just say Kiffin gets poached. Say Jimbo gets fired, Texas A&M. Kiffin gets poached from Ole Miss. Does Kiffin bring Orgeron out of retirement? Because you know they got good relationship and coached on the same staff. Or does he bring Pete Gold? I'm not sold on Pete Gold anyway. He was coordinator. He was terrible at Bama. Poach and pull Pete Golden with, or you go get Edgeron out of retirement. Maybe you bring Pete Golden and just put Orgeron as defensive line coach or something.
Orgeron, great recruiter, good coach. I fuck with Orgeron. Right. If we didn't get Cristobal, that was my first choice I wanted. Yeah.
He's a player's coach.
Yeah. I fuck with Orgeron for real. That sissy blue. Bro, I told y'all this story one time, but I gotta tell y'all this story again. And Orgeron, he don't give a fuck, bro. Let me tell you. So he was doing his weekly talk show. He was at some restaurant, and the fans get to call in, ask the questions or whatever over the radio. One of the fans called in, asked him some inappropriate shit. Right? I think they asked him. I think he said, "Hey, Orgeron, why you keep hitting on my niece or some shit like this?" Like, yeah, my niece or something. You need to stop hitting on my niece or something. He was like, "Oh man, this is what Orgeron." You could tell he was embarrassed, but he was mad. He was like, "Come on, man, on the radio, man. Come on, you for real right now?" Orgeron said, "Back in the day, we put him down in the fishing hole. We wouldn't even worry about it." He said the administration came to him and said, "Well, Ed, things ain't going too good, man, and we kind of want to buy you out." He said, "What door you want me to use?" Pay me, I'm coming.
That's right.
For real, I fuck with Ed. For real, boy. I fuck with Ed for real, man. But I wonder, he probably, like I said, LSU paying that man so much money right now, man. He out just enjoying life. He ain't in no rush to get back into coaching. You know what I'm saying? But he'll pick right up where he left off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, we want to our camera guy. I mean, he swear he the most up north nigga there is. Money B Green. Hey, check this out. One of his people he was a big fan of, Cesar Peña, and the DJ Envy real estate.
No.
The real
estate Rico.
Yeah, the real estate Rico act. Hey,
No,
what you think about that, Green? Say something, man. You think DJ Envy should be charged too?
Yeah.
He should be charged too, Green.
Yeah, I think Envy needs to be charged because he definitely hyped the people up. A lot of people, they really went. You know what I'm
They
saying?
went in on his face.
Right.
Yeah.
He lured a lot of people in.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. And now he's trying to act like he didn't.
Like he was not, like he did not know what was going on.
And I think he need to get locked up.
And he trying to say he lost money with Cesar too.
Right.
But I think that's all just some shit he's saying to try to cover his ass. You feel me? Like, nah. And they co-owned a lot of shit together.
Oh, he locked in there.
Yeah, locked in. So it ain't like just he say shit like, nigga, we actually co-own shit together.
So plausible deniability is out the door now.
Come on, man. Like we said on the last episode, this shit was civil. Now this shit legal. You feel me? I mean, this shit criminal. You feel me? This shit criminal now. So, hey, they got that. I think they got Cesar Peña arrested on one count wire fraud, but they said other charges are coming. So I'm thinking like, oh shit, boy, for real. Man, listen, you cannot, like right now, I could be charged if I lured all y'all in to get y'all to invest in something that I already know is a scam, or I'm leading y'all to believe it's something else. That's a crime. That's a crime. You can't do that. You got to be straightforward from the jump with people when you take people money. You know what I'm saying? When you take people money and you get to doing wild shit and it's enough people, man, your ass getting you in trouble, man. You in trouble for real. And that's what the man did. This man ran off. I can't remember the exact number, but it's some millions missing. 17 million. That's how much? Wow. Damn. Ain't nothing to show for it. Like I said, the first piece of dirt ain't been laid down.
And
First piece of dirt ain't been laid down.
Like, I didn't believe Envy knew at first, but then I started thinking about it. It's like, there's no way you can be this close with somebody and not know they moves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, y'all in business together. You ain't never looked at the books. You ain't never went and checked the property. You ain't never talked to a contractor. Like, come on, man.
They own a few properties together.
Right.
He brought the man on the Breakfast Club, I think, multiple times. Mm-hmm. You been to like almost every one of his real estate seminars. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, I think Cesar Peña already has a criminal background. Not saying that makes him already a shady character or whatever, but come on, man. The man already low-key a mastermind.
No, he said on the Breakfast Club he learned about real estate in prison. In prison. And you gonna go into business with somebody like that? Unless he telling you like, hey, I got a scam going on and you with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like I understand you can better yourself and stuff in prison, but it's like I ain't about to just put my name out there for you until you show me something better.
Then his wife saying she don't know where the money at. Y'all gotta ask Cesar. What y'all think he did with the money?
No, it's spent now, bro.
On what? What you think he's spending on?
I don't know.
She talking about something. There's no yachts. There's no cars. There's no vacation homes. Bitch, where's the money?
Right, exactly.
They said he had like a huge, what is it, like an Uber Eats bill? They say he'll spend thousands.
Nah, man, all that money gets spent on those
$17 million ain't going on food. Nah. I see you said some home and merchandise. I see you said materialistic stuff like that. I can ride with it, but everybody ain't no $17 million worth of food.
I mean, he probably got it tucked off somewhere.
Right.
So if he do catch a case, whenever he get out, he still got something left over. You know what I mean? Because everybody know a Ponzi scheme, you gonna get caught.
But this the thing, bro. When you steal that kind of money, it ain't no guarantee you come home in year two. That amount of money can get you like 10, 20 years. Who the fuck want to go sit down for that? No.
Unless he knows some shit, though.
Right.
What you mean? What is that to know?
I'm just saying, unless he knows some shit to cut his time short.
Nah, he don't know nothing.
He can't snitch on nobody.
Who the fuck he gonna snitch on?
There's plenty of cats out here that will go sit down for 10 years for $17 million.
I ain't,
but some will.
I ain't. Nah, let me reconsider.
17 million.
Where you gonna send me at?
Right.
Is the women girls fucking?
I mean, you're gonna be doing fan time. You know what I'm saying?
Do you allow conjugal visits?
Right.
Right, though. 17 million. A lot of motherfuckers go sit down, bro.
You doing fan time, so you ain't doing state. You doing fan time.
Just that time away and that lack of freedom, man. That's a tough bargain.
You talking about somebody who stole $17 million?
That money.
It depends on exactly how
much can happen. Too much can happen in 10 years.
Right. But
I may not even make it 10 years.
But that's you thinking as a
But it
moral person.
it depends on how much freedom I got in that motherfucker. You hear me? If you got me in some shit where we like in a camp, we barbecuing, the women guards throwing that thing. You feel? Hey, the fam can come see you about 2-3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? You see? Hey, tell the kids just hold on strong. We 17 strong. When I get out there. You know what I'm saying? Is we outside and all that? But nah, if you got me locked down, goddamn 23-hour lockdown with me and all goddamn day, I ain't doing that. Nah, fuck all that.
17 million, bro.
I need some shit that's like a camp.
17 million, bro.
17, I'm gonna sit down for 10, my nigga. We at camp.
17 million.
Hey,
a lot
for
to think
real.
about.
But I'm going to sit down, man.
For real.
I'm finna go sit down, man.
Nah, but what did he do with this money though, dog? Because if
They said he posted bond fast. So
Of course he
got
does.
some money.
he probably was arrested, probably had a $500,000 bond.
It was $1 million.
Million, so he put 100 racks. He out 100 racks.
Compared to 17 million, that's chump change.
Right.
When you look at bro, when you get scammed out of money like that, you look at a motherfucker, it just make you like you little pussy mother. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Ah, boy.
It changed your thought process, man. I mean, you playing with people's lives and livelihood,
Right.
you know, people's last and savings and stuff they done actually scratched and clawed to get.
And now
you playing with their money, man. That's a
But let me
and
ask
you fuck up the game. Period. Because now, if a perfectly legitimate person come to you, even with a good background, and try to get you to invest in real estate,
not gonna do it.
you gonna be like, man, fuck that. I'm holding on to my motherfucking money. And I ain't buying shit. Cause I done got scammed before. But Cesar ain't the first. Motherfuckers been doing this shit. This shit been around, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask y'all this though. You know, yeah, he scammed the people out their money, but at some point, why would you invest your last into something?
Shit, some
You
people do
don't,
that.
yeah, but you don't invest like your last. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
sometimes motherfuckers willing to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like,
You ain't supposed to.
that's
for me,
true.
you just
Even a
get
small
caught.
investment is
Yeah.
still have me feeling.
Right. But
very,
like if you got,
Nobody likes to lose knowing you got robbed. There's a difference.
no,
in
I'm saying
investing in
that,
something
but if you-
and it just don't work out.
if you got
You
half a
can
million,
you can sit on that.
if you got $500,000 in your 401k and somebody say, "Hey, I got a real estate opportunity. I need 500,000," you're not gonna empty out your 401k for that.
It just depends on how good it sounds.
But
When
see,
a
that's
motherfucker come to
how you get caught
and
up
they-
though.
That's
Yeah.
DJ Envy coming.
Right. That's how you
Exactly.
get caught up because
Bro,
Yeah.
and this is why. This is why I tell you, bro, it's like this. Say you betting on a game, right? Say LeBron James done called you, bro. You say you bet on LeBron James over 20. Over 20 points tonight. He done called you, bro. Bet your house on it. What you gonna do? He called you personally.
I'm not betting my house.
Someone though.
That's
When
what-
the great
but
one.
that's what
When
I'm
you get
saying.
the phone
But
call
them
from
the
man
ones that
himself,
get caught, though.
And then guess what? He go out there, he get sick, or he foul out the game. He don't get the point. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes in certain situations, when you think certain people's voice carry a certain amount of weight, and they got a background reputation behind them,
I see what you're saying.
and you get swindled. It happens.
It's
No,
easy
but
to
what I'm
persuade.
saying, like
yeah, it's
people,
easy to get persuaded. You get swindled.
but people who know how to invest, they will never invest everything that they have. You will never
That's why they
invest.
not getting them people.
That's what I say. They-
get
yeah.
amateur
Right.
investors.
That's what
People
I'm
that
saying.
Just came into a certain
Right.
amount of money.
Right.
Hey yo, here go DJ Envy.
Right.
He been doing it for 10 years.
Mhm.
He go talk and give him the peace of mind.
Right.
Oh, if DJ Envy doing it, here go this 400,000.
Right.
And then they get fucked over.
Right,
And
like
then
you don't
DJ
clear out
Envy
you don't
shake
clear out
that
your savings and you don't clear out your
But-
401k for stuff
I
like that.
don't know, but you,
But the
you
whole
gotta think
time
about
it
the
had something
gambler's
to do with
mind.
it.
You gotta think about the gambler's mind because the level of vulnerability is there. I mean, you see people go to casinos, be using that money that's supposed to be using it on blood pressure medication, their utilities are even their car. I mean, their home
No, I get you,
mortgage.
and
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. It's the same-
because
for
people
me, it's
want
the
that-
same thing.
People
Yeah.
want. It's not so much at times
Man,
about
you
the
know
money.
it's like on that Mad.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
some instances,
Like, look here, I
You know
put,
it's like chasing that lost nigga.
no,
in some instances, it's not so much about the money; it's so much about the thrill and the excitement of getting that hit. That's what
It's
it is.
greed.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Right.
that.
Right.
Oh man, you know, somebody could go play scratch offs for 20 years, probably only hit once, but that one time would negate the hundreds of possible thousands of dollars they done spent
Right.
because of that moment. You know what I mean? And that's why I think it's easy to lure people into that, because everybody's always looking for that quick hustle, that quick hit.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, some of the blame falls back on them, because somebody come up and tell me, hey, give me 200,000, I can turn it into 600. I said, money don't work like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be able to flip that money that much, and it's legal.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story, too. How easy it is for certain people, even Christian folk, I hate to say this, she probably watching this. I hope she'll get mad. It was during COVID. It's a relative of mine, right? Damn, man, I love my cousin, man. I love my cousin, man. Hey, so my cousin kept hitting me up. Hey, cuz, invest this money. 50, get you back 250, 3 days. You know, 100, get you back 500, 3 days, all this. Me personally, I had my history with gambling and always being about business and things like that. I know how money works. I already know this a Ponzi scheme. So I'm telling cuz I'm good. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you. So a mutual cousin we had, he hit me up. Hey, boy, you better jump on, boy. I invest my money. I'm getting this back in this amount of days and all this. I'm just like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit. You feel me? So, I mean, she was on me adamant. So he was on me too. So I think it was about 3 weeks later, he ain't bringing it up no more. So I asked him about it. I was like, hey, what happened? Man, I ain't never get my goddamn money. I was like, what happened? So I'm like, damn, for real? So I was like, man, I told you not to fuck with that shit. He like, man, you damn sure. I was like, bro, you didn't think somebody was gonna get ripped off somebody gonna get ripped off. You just happen to be one of the ones that got ripped off. You feel what I'm saying? That's a Ponzi scheme. So he didn't even get paid. So anyway, this cousin of mine, she went through the whole, I don't even want to say the city where we from, because I don't want to throw too many hits out there, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, she went through the small ass town where we from, right? She done went through the church, she went through, everybody got this whole small town, everybody invested the money, right? 2 of those people got paid out. They get paid out, they think it's real. So they put that back in there, plus some more. They don't get that second payout.
Is it Forex?
No, okay. No Forex. It was. Okay. She couldn't even tell you what was behind. It was just, hey, send this money on Cash App, and you are gonna get this amount back in a few days.
I got you.
You feel me? That was it. Man, to this day, I mean, I think she done patched some of the shit up with the family. I don't think that she paid none of the money back. But it was a motherfucker, some dude I think from down south or whatever. He put them on game. It's during COVID now. So you notice when a natural disaster or something like that hit, that's when they come out with all these Ponzi schemes. Because they know motherfuckers about to get some money. And hey, now's the time to manipulate a bitch. You feel me? So, motherfucker had that PPP loan money. Motherfucker getting all this. Yeah, so.
Stimmies.
It's stimmies. Yeah. Exactly. So they knew motherfuckers had money. I guess the dude that put them on the Ponzi scheme, he ended up getting like 70% of all the money that everybody invested. And I guess he tore out or whatever. Might have seen her from them. Cuz looking stupid. Think Cuz ended up getting her a nice piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else is looking stupid. Everybody else looking stupid. So basically what the Ponzi scheme was, all right, y'all invest this. I'm going to go find some more outsiders invest. I'm going to shoot y'all a little bit to make y'all think it's real. And then I'm just going to keep that shit going. And then when all the money ain't circulating no more, no new investors, I'm gonna be the one getting paid, and y'all gonna find out it's a Ponzi scheme later on. That's basically what it is. That's it. It ain't nothing but just money floating around. And you got one pig that's eating all the money up, and then when there ain't no new investors, boom, that's it. That's it. That's all it is, man. That's all the game, bro. And like I said, I want to find out. See, but a nigga like Cesar, not only is he facing criminal charges, but it's civil shit. These folks coming for some of your assets and shit too, even your wives. DJ Envy, I know DJ Envy got plenty of assets. I mean, DJ Envy's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I know he's sitting on a few properties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Probably got about $2-3 million in cars. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, look, be careful with your money. Is all I can tell folks. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a quick flip ain't always the best flip. Rarely is a quick flip the best flip. You feel me? Sometimes it happens. Right. Sometimes it does happen. You know what I'm saying? It does, but it's rare. It's rare. And that's where we at with that, man, for real.
Hey, bro, hey, it's funny you bring it up, but it's somebody we play. It's somebody in the kickball league.
They ran one of them schemes
that
too.
we play in, right? And you know him very well too. And he probably gonna say something to us when he see this. But on Instagram, you know how they had that shit where they be like $30 get you $300, $100 get you $1,000.
That's it. That's
shit right there.
Yeah, that's some scams.
Bro, he tried it. Sent him $100. Bro, he waited about 48 hours and get shit back. Damn. Wasted $100 for nothing.
You sent him 100?
No, he sent them 100.
Oh, and didn't get nothing back.
Nothing.
Gone.
They said you send me 100, I'm gonna send you back 1,000.
And that's wire fraud. That's a charge. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people I myself can go through and manipulate and get people to invest that kind of. I ain't into stealing people money, man. Ain't nothing cool about that.
When he see that, he gonna laugh, bro.
Yeah.
I told him, no boys to ever do that, boy.
Yeah, man. These folks out here, bro. Let me tell you something. Fraud.
I said, what you should have did, told him to send you the 1,000, then you'd have sent him the $100, bro.
Man, come on. You know that ain't gonna happen. You feel me? You know that ain't gonna happen. That ain't the name of the game. You feel me? That ain't fraud. That's stupidity.
If you send me the 1,000, I'll send you $100. You hear me? Come on, man.
You find me one of them cities to be, I'll take that charge.
Bitch, you want me to send you $100, then I'm supposed to trust you to send it? Come on, man.
Trust
me like I trust you. Right. You feel me? Send me that 1,000, bitch. I send you 2. You hear me? Bitch, I send you 2.
That nigga probably said, man, God damn, you a dummy. Oh shit, it was a lot, bro. You be surprised, and you know, majority of the people that fall for it is middle-aged to elderly women. Them are the easiest ones that fall for it, bro. They are the easiest ones. They fall for it easiest, bro. Man, I was shocked when I found out few of the good mothers and sisters of the church had invested their money in that.
Right. She been hacked too.
I feel bad, man, for real, man.
Like,
they don't
I feel bad for people, but at the same time, it's like I go back to it. You have to do your research, and you can't invest with greed in mind. You know what I mean? You got to understand you're only going to get a certain percentage of your money back. You know, so if I invest 200,
she didn't ever answer my question.
If I get back 230, I'm good. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to invest 200, and you're going to convince me I'm going to get $1 million.
Never answer my question.
You know, it don't sound right. There's no profit margin in the world that big.
Yeah, that big.
You know?
That big. You got to get lucky.
Yeah. All right, so like, check this out. Why do y'all boys mess with Dr. Umar? Because I don't like him. I don't believe in him.
Man, the only person believe in him is a motherfucker that believe in Jay-Z.
Oh yeah,
Green.
I believe him. I fuck with Umar. Hey, Black King Kong of conscience. What is it called?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This man gave himself a nickname, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Right, like that tells me that this movement is all about you. It ain't about the people. Cause like, what has he done exactly that don't serve him? No,
he said he's spreading knowledge, man.
He charged you for it though.
What you mean? Uplift the black man. What you mean?
What has he done? Because like I said, he's charging money for to come hear some speeches, but he's never offered.
Oh, his speeches cost. I'm pretty sure they cost. See, I ain't never knew that.
Yeah.
He ain't never in our area anyway. I want to go to one though.
Yeah,
I want to go.
Well, I've seen some interviews where he's brought up the issues that continue to plague us in our communities, and he's also brought up methods that he think would help resolve those issues. I mean, I can't refute I mean, if he do, I don't really know about any shady stuff he does on the side, but if that's the case, if he does, I mean, I can't refute stuff that he's saying that are actually facts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If it's a fact, it's a fact. You know, because he's very, very educational. I mean, he has the certification. I mean, the dude has a doctorate in clinical psychology. I mean, he has the credentials to really speak on a lot of stuff that continues to plague us within the black community, especially when you're talking about ADHD, even the history part of, the colonization of like Haiti and even Africa and so forth. So I mean, he speaks some good stuff because I've adhered to a lot of stuff he's talking about. I mean, even with what he was saying was true about the Mercedes-Benz situation where we were talking about black people saying we're poor, but we were like the number one customer of the Mercedes-Benz in 2016.
And said because it's a symbol of freedom.
Right, exactly. You marry yourself to a label and so forth. But tap into what you.
A lot of stuff he say be spot on, man. I fuck Umar though.
So I get that, right. And when you trying to get people to follow you, you can't everything you say can't be BS, right? You got to start out with some truth.
Yeah.
Right, but like I said, this is the same man that said the NBA killed Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like this man said the NBA killed. Like, think about what type of mind it takes to say that when this man's wife and other child is still walking around on this earth, and like 5 or 6 other people died.
Who killed Kobe? I mean, it's a lot of folks. Wait, hold on. It's a lot of folks out there that think Kobe Bryant was murdered. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who murdered him. I mean, you got. I guess the vast majority think it was just a helicopter accident.
Right. It was.
And you always have conspiracies theorists that think it's more than that.
Right.
Look, you know what I'm saying? So
I'll say it like this: if they wanted to get Kobe, they didn't need to crash a helicopter with innocent people. They shot Kennedy in broad daylight, sitting next to his wife while he was in a parade. They ain't need to crash a helicopter to kill that man. They wanted to get him.
Hey.
So what I say about Umar, he has to create a boogeyman. So you can pay him to be your hero.
Okay, I agree.
All right, but I mean, speaking on the Kobe situation, I mean, it's coincidental he dies like 2 or 3 days before he's supposed to make a court appearance to sue. He was going to court about the Mamba name with this major pharmaceutical company, and he was supposed to show up to court within that next week, and he mysteriously dies the week before he's supposed to show up to sue in regards about his Mamba name.
And then how do you fly a helicopter?
I
don't know if you ever know.
Nobody else was flying. Everything else was grounded.
If y'all been in Los Angeles, right? It's a lot of mountains in the area. Like a lot of the terrain is very different out there. You feel me?
Right.
If LAPD got they choppers grounded, why in the fuck would you be in there?
Okay, if you were a pilot.
If my pilot, my fucking guest, the person that employed me can't make me get in the air. You know what I'm saying? If I know the weather this bad.
Well, so that was kind of brought up as well, because if Kobe Bryant, if you're the pilot but Kobe Bryant's your passenger,
you can't make me get in the air.
And he's like, hey man, I really need to get here.
You can't make me.
Maybe you, but a lot of people ain't gonna say no to Kobe Bryant.
I can't see, bro. Like I wouldn't dare.
To me, Kobe Bryant saying, hey, try to make it through, that seems more logical than saying the NBA killed him or the pharmaceutical company tried to kill him, because the pharmaceutical company, they can just beat the case in court because they got the money to pay the lawyers. You know what I mean? They got billions upon billions to pay lawyers. They can drag that case out for 10 years.
A dead witness can't sue you.
Yeah, less money too. I got to spend. And I get the name.
But like I said, it's.
But I don't know nothing about that.
So in other words,
I'm not gonna research on that.
Y'all seen the paper where it said Kobe had to go to court?
That was a major lawsuit. The pharmaceutical company was trying to use the Mamba brand. He was suing the pharmaceutical company.
Okay, but I'm saying who said that? Umar said that, or y'all saw the paperwork? That's what I'm asking.
No, it's in paper. It's in black and white, as well as it was brought up to everybody's attention via Umar.
Hey, Umar said the NBA killed him. NBA killed him.
No.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, you can go out in the community and say the same stuff this man be saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Like you can go change the youth right now if you wanted to, bro.
I mean,
You well known.
Yeah, you
The
can.
kids look up to you,
But I
bro.
don't see nothing
You
wrong
can go
with
say,
Umar saying though.
I ain't
Well,
gonna
like,
say.
That's the
So,
thing.
I mean, that-
it brings awareness.
Okay, this is the thing.
He ain't gotta go
Check it out.
correct
What y'all think about when he said black